Welcome to day 1 of the 12 days of Christmas. Let's get started. Today we have for you an exciting mix of tried and true necessities, a fun novelty item, a really useful book, and a time-saving tool. Have a look. It's time to stock up on your Mary Ellen's Best Press. We have the Best Press in 2 sizes, the 3.7 liters in both lavender and unscented, and then the 999 millimeters in unscented. Best Press is a starch and sizing product, and quilters use it to help stabilize the fabrics in their quilts. It gives them a nice hand and a nice crispness. Best Press claims that there'll be no clogging, no white flakes, no residue, and no shine on your fabric. Best Press also protects your fabric from soiling and staining, and it helps to relax wrinkles. And don't forget to get your spray misting bottle. It gives a much nicer spray than the trigger that comes with the Best Press bottles. It's an even, smooth, light mist that you can control. I have 3 spray bottles, 1 for Best Press, 1 for Acorn, and 1 for water. It's time to stock up on your Best Press. Here's the Acorn Easy Press fabric treatment. It removes wrinkles from fabric and adds volume. It'll also pre-shrink your fabric. If you don't want to pre-wash, if you use the Acorn Easy Press fabric treatment, it will pre-shrink your fabric. And it also prevents fraying. And your fabric will become stain resistant. The thing I like best about the Easy Press fabric treatment is that it has a fabric relaxer. We have today the Easy Press fabric treatment available in the 3.1 liter jug. That's the refill jug. You can get the 16-ounce bottle, and if you don't have a sprayer, think about getting the combo pack because it comes with a spray bottle. Or if you just want to purchase the bottle, it's available separately. And then we have the Easy Press pen, and I'm going to show you what that is used for. If you have a block that has a bulky seam, you can fill your pen with the fabric treatment. Simply run it along the seam, let it sit for 5 to 10 seconds, and then press it with a hot, dry iron. And that seam will end up beautifully flat. This is a piece of fabric off the bolt, and you can see the fold from the bolt. So if I wanted to use this for the background of a collage, I wouldn't want this to show. I've pressed this twice, front side and back side, with a hot, steamy iron, and that crease just doesn't come out. So here's where I use the Easy Press pen. It has a nib on the end, and I'm just going to press that nib. It allows some of the fabric treatment to come into the nib, and I'm just going to wet the crease, let it sit for 5 to 10 seconds, and then I'm going to press it with my hot, dry iron, and you can watch that crease disappear. They suggest if you're doing a whole piece of fabric to use an up and down motion with your iron as opposed to a sliding motion. So I'm just going to press till it's dry, which I think it is now. And you can see that crease is completely gone. You can still see the crease here, but it's completely flat. And now I could use that no problem in a collage. So this is the Acorn Easy Press fabric treatment. Have you ever accidentally poked your finger and bled on your fabric? Have you got ink or grease on a quilt? Or how about paint, makeup, grass, ink, coffee, rust, ketchup on your clothing? Well, I have the perfect product for you, Grandma's Secret Stain Remover. This is a favorite at Lori's Country Cottage. Let me tell you a little story. I was long arm quilting one day at the store, and I accidentally rolled a white quilt through the rollers of the quilting bed and got black grease all over the quilt. I thought I would have to remake the quilt top. But I took out the Grandma's Secret spot remover, and after several treatments and a lot of patience, all of that grease came out. If you get a stain on your clothing, your fabric, even carpets, you can use Grandma's Secret spot remover to remove all those stains. It also removes old stains, which is very handy. And then they came out with Grandma's Secret laundry spray. So this is a laundry spray to use all the time when you're doing laundry. Again, it'll remove oil, grease, paint, makeup, coffee, spaghetti sauce, grass, blood, ink, rust, anything that you can imagine that you get on your clothes. And it's to be used on laundry day. I did a how-to for Grandma's Secret laundry spray, and here are the results. I dyed 2 pieces of fabric with all kinds of staining agents, and then I put it through the laundry after treating it with Grandma's Secret laundry spray. So this is the before and this is the after. That is the proof that you can't go wrong with Grandma's Secret spot remover and Grandma's Secret laundry spray. Here's something fun for your home. A set of 4 silicone coasters that are button shaped. They're non-slip, so my teacup is safe and so is my water glass. These would be great for stocking stuffers, retreat gifts, and gifts for quilting and sewing friends. But most of all, I think they're a fun reminder of your passion for sewing. Let me show you our cordless rechargeable scissors. They come in a great storage box. You recharge them with a regular USB adapter. The cordless scissors come with 2 cutting surfaces. One blade is for cardboard and plastic, heavier materials, and the second blade is the one that we'll use for paper and fabric. We brought in the cordless scissors when we were doing chenille at the store. Making chenille is lots of fun. If you're not familiar with what it is, this is simply layers of flannel sewn together, and then you stitch and cut in between the lines. And it's the cutting that's hard. There are a couple cutters out there made for chenille, but it does really hurt your hands after a while. So the electric scissors were perfect for doing chenille. Let me tell you a bit about the scissors. As I said, there are 2 cutting surfaces. It's really easy to change the blade. You just unlock, slide it off, and then slide the other one on, and it locks up on its own. It's got a really big trigger for cutting, so easy to squeeze. But there is a safety feature. You need to depress this blue button with your thumb at the same time you're squeezing to activate the cutting. It's a safety feature for children. If there's a downside to the cordless scissors, it's how loud they are. So I'm not going to talk while I cut. I want to show you how easy it is to cut through. This will be 5 layers of flannel. There are stitching lines in channels, and then I'm just going to cut. Wowzers! Right up to the end. So doing a chenilled potholder would not take any time at all. But what else does it cut? Well, it'll easily cut cork and leather like nothing. So bag makers, are you watching? When you layer your Peltex with your cork or your canvas, it's super easy to cut. Whipped right through. It's also easy to cut through soft and stable, again for bag makers and crafters. And it's effortless, completely effortless. You can also cut shapes. So I have a leaf drawn on the back of my vinyl, and here's how easy it is to cut. And there's my leaf shape. Super easy. Here's some quilted fabric. Again, It's almost like cutting through nothing. And then I thought, wow, what about multiple layers of Minky? So here's a little scrap of Minky. This is 2 layers, and it's going to go through without any trouble at all. So let's do 4 layers of Minky. So that would be Minky, batting, Minky. You could trim your quilt. And again, no trouble at all. And here's some thicker cork with burlap. And I just wanted to show you that it's easy to cut straight, but it's also easy to cut curves. And those are the cordless rechargeable scissors. Let me share with you Scrap Happy Quilts from Annie's Quilting. This is a great book to help you use up your scraps. There are 12 projects. All the projects in this book are beginner or confident beginner level, so they're good for everyone. And don't forget, when you look at the projects, and they are smaller projects, you can make them bigger by simply expanding, or take a quilt and just make it into a table runner. Use up your scraps and have fun making some great projects from Scrap Happy Quilts. It's time to make the most out of these special deals. So stock up on all your fabric treatments. And don't forget the amazing cordless scissors. Just a note that we can't ship Best Press or Acorn fabric solution because of the weather. That is a pickup item only. If you haven't watched Lori's introduction video, do so now so that you get all the information on shipping. Go ahead and put everything in your cart, but you only have 23 hours to purchase it. You must go through the checkout process to get the sale prices. Don't forget to watch for my bloopers. Download the sheet and watch the videos every day for a chance to win prizes. And put that free step for the pattern into your cart and go through that checkout process. Collect your free step every day. It's only free for 23 hours. I will see you tomorrow morning.